What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my Volvo C40 Recharge Twin, the electric SUV coupe from Volvo. Now I've owned this car for about 9 months already and driven more than 15,000 kilometers, and I've experienced a couple of things you should know about the C40 if you are looking into one, for example purchasing or leasing. So let's find a nice parking spot and tell you guys a bit more. So welcome to my Volvo C40. This is the model year 22 in inscription crystal white, 20-inch wheels, tinted windows, and also still the intro edition, so still has the tinted or gloss black roof, where nowadays you get that in the body color of the car, but I fortunately still have the black one. I prefer that a bit more. Also the pixel LED lights, super nice to have. But the first thing you should pay attention to are, well, the body parts of this car. They tend to be a bit funky now and then. Over here, for example, this plastic part, it's not really, well, tying in very nicely. As you can see, it's also a bit loose. So I will need to visit the garage for this because I don't really find this acceptable. So keep that in mind. On the other side, it's still perfect, but yeah, this one is not really nice. Then another big issue with C40s, also other owners have this, is about this triangle over here, basically the door pillar. When you open up your door, it can stick a bit, and that causes from time to time that this part actually comes off. It's a bit of a clickable thing. I've seen pictures of owners who actually, well, accidentally pulled this off. So yeah, it's not really, well, the best part to have on your C40. So keep that in mind. Also over here with the rubbers. Yeah, this maybe needs to be trimmed a bit more, or yeah, it needs to be like redesigned a little bit, as my doors also will stick a lot. Also over here, especially like in the morning or when you haven't opened the door, yeah, this one, maybe you also heard it. Yeah, it's not really, it's very sticky, and also especially this one, yeah, it's not really looking that well. So we'll also inform with the dealership about this, yeah, this part over here. So keep that in mind, guys. Then welcome on the inside of the car, and that's also good news that I only have like 2 points for the exterior of the car, but the other things are, well, basically all hidden in here. So first of all, this is the C40, which means you get the Google Android Automotive OS. And well, I like this system a lot, don't get me wrong, but it can be a bit laggy from time to time. I've also mentioned this in my previous video with the XC60, which also has the Google Infotainment system. Works like a charm, but 9 out of 10 times, or basically 1 out of 10 times, wow, the system will freeze or be a bit laggy or have some kind of funky thing you are not expecting. So keep that in mind. It's a great system, but it still needs to be, well, a bit more optimized. Let's put it that way. Now, to tie in with that, the over-the-air updates is also a thing I'm not really enjoying that much. Or, well, I am enjoying that this car is always up to date, but more the speed that Volvo pushes these updates. It always takes a couple of months. And, well, they also promised, for example, that YouTube would be coming, that an internet browser would be coming. And where we see that Polestar, especially the Polestar 2, already has these apps, well, Volvo still hasn't. And of course, it's nice that they push over-the-air updates with range improvements and efficiency improvements and all that. I appreciate that a lot. But if you are really into apps, let's put it that way, then maybe you should reconsider this car, because the speed they are released, it's very slow. And these are basically the ones I am using. Well, have I added anything? Well, as you can see, no, and I've owned it for 9 months. So yeah, if you are really into the apps, you know, think about that and keep that in mind. The over-the-air update releases, the, well, technology side of this car, it's a bit slow. It's nice, but slow. All right then, so let's start the car over here. And meanwhile, we have the nice little coffee mug, travel mug from my shop, from sweetwithlove.com. Super useful in bursting blue. I like it a lot. But anyway, let's put this one in drive. That's how you start the car. And then it all wakes up. He is looking good. Let's get rid of that. Anyway, a thing I am really annoyed with are these buttons over here, the left and the right toggle. Back in the day, in the good old day, you used to be able to switch from pilot assist to your cruise control, adaptive cruise control and all that with these two, just pressing over here. Then some kind of genius at Volvo thought, okay, let's remove that completely and make these just useless. So these things do not do anything anymore. So welcome to my 65,000 euro car without functioning steering wheel buttons. These still function for your pilot assist and such. As you can see, well, currently not available as we are parked, but yeah, this has been removed and I'm super annoyed with it. Why should you remove that? Because from now on, if I want to change this, I need to head into the system and then do something like driving, and then over here I can tap speed limiter or pilot assist and steering wheel or steering help on or off. So why put it over there if you have two free buttons over here? So probably it will be fixed by an over-the-air update, I assume, but yeah, really annoying. Then something else which is good to know, with the Google Infotainment system, you get Volvo On Call and SOS and all that, but also the On Call application for your iPhone. And on the old Senses car, let's turn this around. On the old Senses Volvo cars, you could see like your kilometers, your odometer, your trip meter, your last driven trip, where to from, everything. You could see everything. Charging status, and so on, and so on, and so on. With the new Volvo On Call application on your iPhone with the Google Infotainment system, it's still a bit premature, let's put it that way. So not really developed that well. That means I can lock the car and preheat it. Well, if it wants to connect to the car, so that's already a bit of an annoying thingy. But yeah, keep in mind that if you opt for this car, you will be waiting for a very nice and solid update for the Volvo On Call application to, for example, also see your mileage, your last trips, also for your business administration and those things. You can't really see that per drive at this moment. So then you like each time need to write it down when you arrive somewhere. Okay, like I've driven this and this from there to there, because the Volvo On Call application where Senses did have it, the Google one does not have it yet. Of course it will come, but until that time, bit annoying. So then another thing regarding software, maybe you've seen my video that we made our road trip to Austria, which was lots of fun, but also the battery overheated of the car and basically resulted in the AC not working anymore. This over here. And well, that was quite annoying because it was summer, we had a dog in the back, 2 persons, it was like 25 degrees Celsius outside, so it got quite hot. And also, as you can see, this car does not have a curtain or anything like that, so it got super hot in here. We had to make a stop to cool down the car for about, I think, 20 minutes or so. Then eventually the AC started working again. Now I've heard of others also having this issue, so maybe it's a bit of a software thingy or with the battery management, or the dealership couldn't really see anything when they attached the computer to it. They didn't really see any notifications or such. So basically the car is working fine except from time to time. So that's a bit strange, I gotta say. So there we go, guys. That are the things I think you should know about the Volvo C40. Overall, great car, don't get me wrong. I also made lots of videos on this channel about this C40 where we had fun, good times and all that. So if you want to see a bit more of a positive thing about the C40, check that out on my channel as well. But I think it's fair to mention these things as well. It's a super expensive car, 65,000 euros is mine, the twin recharge with everything opted. So yeah, then the things that are a bit annoying, it's also nice to know if you ask me. That being said, thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. That helps me out a lot, so I would appreciate that big time. We are on our way to that 5,000 subscriber mark, super impressive. Also, you guys watching each week, thank you very much, I appreciate it so much. That being said, this is the week of the Volvo EX90, so stay tuned for that. I will be covering that, of course. Hopefully lots of specs and details as from Wednesday, 3 p.m. European time that is. So stay tuned for that. Anyway guys, I see you in the next video. Bye bye.